What's going on, guys? Welcome to Tuesday night. Whoo, we made it. We made it through another week. Oh my goodness. I'm going to say hi to some people. Gracie, first in the house. Welcome in, my friend. And saying hello, Thrifty Angela. Good to see you here, my friend. And I posted Thrifty Angela's link. She put up a video the other day. It's a short one. Go watch it. Diana, good to have you here. Sciatica got me. She is going to bed. Rest well, my friend. Rest well. Surfing Dodo, thank you for coming in. I actually got to fish the other day. Was that yesterday already? And caught a couple of fish, hooked onto a big bass a couple of times. Fun times. We have got amazing weather here in Missouri right now. The last several days have been amazing. Kelly and Maddie are still down here with me. They extended it an extra day, and she worked outside with me all day today. Folk of the Forest, good to have you in here, my friend. Saying hi to everybody. Vanderella in the house. She's actually in the van. Her and Maddie are chilling because it was a long day. I worked Kelly hard, and she will not deny that. Good raid from Charlie Grace. Thanks for being here, and good to see you. New Beginnings with Buddha and Cindy. Good to see you guys here. I saw you over at Charlie Grace's. Ruth for Beauty. Good to see you. Happy everyone. I hope you guys are having a great night. Just subscribed from this channel. Thank you. I appreciate that subscription. All right. Floss is in the house. Ron Darrell in the house. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. And Rushing Wind Mountain, thanks for coming in. And these guys have a premiere tomorrow at 12:30. So if you guys are not busy, go check that out. It's an amazingly beautiful thumbnail. Johnny's Journey, thank you. You are welcome. Welcome to the community. I have got great moderators here. I most of the time have well-behaved people, but my moderators are on top of it all the time, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Mark Wolf in the house. How is Arizona, Mark? I hope you are having amazing weather just like we are here. Hi, Mark. I was just in my camper and found 2 of your chocolate truffles. Oh, nice. Gold. Oh, Bernadette was eating a couple of those truffles the other day. We had left over. Jane Rowell in the house. Hello from very cold New York. I am happy to announce that Jane Ryle from New York is on the Midwest Van Builders list for builds in 2024. She will be build number 2 in 2024. Everybody's saying hi to each other. I love it when you guys are all here early chit-chatting. Gloria and Dan, how are you guys doing from New Jersey? How cold is it up in New Jersey? All right, guys, I'm going to have to hurry up and say hi to everybody. Johnny Lightning, good to have you over here from Charlie Grace's. I appreciate you. I got to finish up because Kelly is watching, and you know how she is about me saying hi to people for too long. Annette's Fantice in the house. Thanks for coming in. Got to say hello to Jerry. And Lynn Cold here. Had to bring my power stations inside. Smart lady. Don't let them get too cold. Mona is also in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, you guys up on that northeast coast with below freezing temperatures, get those lithium batteries inside or put a warmer on it. Hello, good evening, Johnny and everyone. Thanks for being here, Desert Deb. And Steve is in the house as well. Thanks for coming in, Desert Adventures in Arizona. Les and Bernadette here. Thank you guys for being here, and Deborah. All right, guys. My Canadian friend Dawn is here. Thank you for coming in. All right, guys, I'm done. Everyone else that's in the house, Debbie Conan, you guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks for spending your Tuesday night with me. I'll let you guys in on what has been going on here at the shop. I'm gonna try and catch up with the chat. If you guys have any questions, any van build questions, any battery questions or electrical questions, whatever you got, put your questions in the chat. Make sure that I get to them. Folk of the Forest, Kitty is about the same. Good to hear. Eating chicken, I hope. I had chicken for dinner. I hope that she had chicken for dinner as well. Darcy, good to see you here, my friend. Desert Adventures in Arizona, member for 16 months. I appreciate you. Smash that like button. All right, guys, I'm caught up. Everybody that I missed, hello, hello, hello. Thank you for being here. I hope that each and every one of you guys have something cold to drink, something warm to drink, or eating ice cream. That's my story. I worked outside for a bit today and got a lot cleaned up on the hill. We've got grass coming in. We planted some wheat here at the shop, some wheat and some grass. Les and Bernadette, Polly and Bernadette worked real hard on the dam to get the seed down. I helped them get the seed down, get the wheat down, and up on the hill behind the shop so we wouldn't have more erosions. Popsicles count. Popsicles always count, especially if they're banana. So we have got grass growing, and that is exciting. We had a bunch of rain, and one of the things, when you get a lot of rain, what's the number one thing that van lifers worry about with rain? The number one thing that van lifers worry about with rain is a leak. A leak. I have never had a leak in my van. I'm not going to say never. When I first built my van, where I brought my solar wires through, I did have a little bit of leak, added some silicone, and that was fine. But leaks. Milo notice. Lynn, thank you for the super sticker. I'm going to give you the panda real quick. Thank you for the super sticker. So anyway, I believe I've got a little bit of water coming in on the sliding door. And I was hoping that maybe it was a one-time thing because it happened at the meetup. But the other day when we got pelted with rain, it happened again. So I actually put up one of those like gutter things that you can put up above your sliding door. And I'm going to see if that helps because that'll hopefully bring some of that water away. And right now my van is parked underneath the awning. Les and Bernadette also had water coming in, and I believe theirs are in their head. Those 5 headlights, they tend to leak on occasion. Hopefully that's all it is, but we are both parked under the awning, so we're fine now. But anyway, we had good rain and grass is growing is where I was going with that. Squirrel. Vanderella, member for 28 months. I appreciate you. Looking at a DC power fridge freezer. They also have 12 volt. Is this okay for DC hookups? Absolutely. If you've got a DC setup, a DC fuse block in your rig, you want a DC refrigerator. They use less power than the AC ones. How'd the hubby survive the Zoom? Tell them that we did. There was a lot of estrogen in that that Zoom meeting. Poor Mark. Tell him he did real well. He did do good. He did real well. Plant clover doesn't require mowing. I am going to look into that 100%. I'll tell you what, if I plant clover out here, my sister will be here 24/7. She loves finding 4-leaf clovers. Hello, everyone. Distracted with a project at the moment, but have the live running in the background. Hope everyone has a great week. Distracted with a project. I think they're still, that hurt. I think they're still garage cleaning, maybe. My birthday is on Thanksgiving. Super cool. My son's falls on Thanksgiving every now and then, but it's not on Thanksgiving this year. It's a couple of days late. So today I was working and I about knocked myself out. Look at my owie. I got it here and I got it down here. About knocked myself out. I may or may not have had a little bit of blood running down my face. It was not fun. It hurt. Gracie and Jock, a member for 31 months. You guys rock. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the channel members, all the Patreons. I'm going to run that in a little bit. I'm not going to run it right now. I'm going to let you guys all show off your memberships. Lynn, a member for 7 months already. Man, I feel like we just met. Member for 7 months already. That's incredible. Did you put aloe oil on it? Girl, I had sweat pouring down my face. I need to put aloe on it later because I feel like I've got some swelling up here it hit me hard. It's all up in here, really. And I'm gonna quit crying. Yeah, I'm okay. But Tawanda's in the house. Happy Tuesday. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, is Lorena still in the house? Lorena, let me know if you're still in the house. The mark of a squealer. The mark of a squealer. Oh man, it was as soon as possible. I'll be coming to town in a couple of days. I hope to see you. Come on by. I'll be up here. The only day I'm not going to be here this week is Wednesday. If you guys have ever heard of Nurse Blake. He's a comedian. He was a nurse, and now he does like stand up comedy. And we go see Nurse Blake with a couple other nursing friends. We go see him every year, and so I'll be there Wednesday. But I'm gonna go home, get a haircut. If it kills me, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna get a haircut, go to the show, and come back Thursday morning. So I'll be gone briefly. Les and Bernadette will be here. But if I'm gone, we'll pull Gracie's van out either way. And you can rollerblade in the shop. We've got it pretty cleaned up now. He is hilarious. He absolutely is hilarious. He is. All right. So anyway, the reason why I was asking if Lorena was still in the house, because Lorena bought me an air fryer when I was at the other shop. And I'll tell you what, we use that stinking air fryer. I'll tell you what, we practically, I think I use it 100 times more than the a birthday haircut, than the Blackstone. But I love that stinking air fryer. And I feel like when I go to Arizona that I got to figure out how I can maybe even get a smaller one. But I feel like I need to take an air fryer on the road with me. And I always tell my clients, don't put an air fryer in your van. Don't put a Ninja in there, what do you call those Instapods? And it's too much energy. It's too much energy. But I'll tell you what, when you love something enough, find that power, because I think I'm gonna take mine. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd, but you can in Johnny's shop. That's right. Don't do it in a buffalo herd. Ninja Foodie with the air fryer rocks. I haven't heard of that. Kathleen Klein in the house too. Ann Holland, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Bill in the house, thanks for coming in. I love having an air fryer. I'll tell you what, I can't not have one. Diane Sayer, it is a beautiful, it was beautiful today and supposed to be all week, with next week being in the 60s all week in Kansas City, Missouri. I've checked the 10-day forecast here in Missouri. There is a couple of days of overcast. We're going to have 3 days of rain coming up, but the lowest temperature during the day, 57 up here where I'm at. I am pumped. It's so easy to use. It's so easy to use. And I'll tell you what, if you're using your air fryer, use it for lunch, like cook at lunch. And then you've got plenty of time for your batteries to charge back up. Thumbs up for Johnny. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. You know how YouTube is. They're so picky about it. They want everybody to give you a thumbs up. All right. Ann Holland, I had lunch with Dee today. You're so lucky. How's her eyes doing? How's she doing? No change yet, but it was the first of 5. Oh, that's the knee injection. I'll tell you guys what, I got my knee injected, and everybody that's been praying, keep praying, because so far so good. I have some pain every now and then, but I'm able to work through it for sure. OMG, put your store-bought pastry in it. So good when it's warmed up. Anything with sugar. Don't tell me that. Air fryer are wonderful in summer. Don't heat up the kitchen. Yeah, we use it here in the shop all the time. I would love to meet Dee one day. Kat, come to Quartzsite. Come to Quartzsite while I'm there. I'm going to do some work there anyway. I'll be there for a couple weeks, I'm sure. Calm down. You will meet her. It was 65 degrees in New Jersey today. Sorry, I couldn't type in the chat before. No worries, no worries. It was, I think it was in the 70s here today. I really think it was. Her eyes are great. She is so happy. It's kind of odd seeing her without her glasses on. Yep. Nancy Bear, I put a question about 12-volt fridge, but you missed it. Oh, 12-volt fridge is too long to retype. I answered a 12-volt refrigerator question. Was it in the 12-volt refrigerator? I said 100% go with a 12-volt refrigerator as opposed to AC because it's going to use less power. I'm looking. If anyone sees that and knows of a way to paste it and recopy it, somebody let me know. And thank you for the super sticker. I'm sorry that you had to put that in there just so I can see your question, but here's a thank you. All right. Van Life with Gina in the house. I was up on her stream last night. Good as ever. Kaylee in the house. Good to see you. Hi everyone. Thank you, Shanna. I have the Ninja Foodie and an induction cooktop with a few backups. So nice, boiling water in 2 minutes for coffee. No kidding. So I hated that I missed your question. My question was about attaching a fuse block. If Nancy, tell me, do you have like a power generator, like a Blue Eddy, an EcoFlow, a Jackery? What do you have? Do you have regular batteries? Filio in the house. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Huge difference running the fridge on 12-volt DC as 100. Absolutely. That's the biggest advantage. You don't want to run an AC refrigerator, especially if you have a solar generator. You want to be able to turn the AC on your generator off at night. Solar panels with AGM batteries. If you've got solar panels and AGM batteries, you probably have a fuse block. That's how you're powering all your lights. So the refrigerator comes with a DC cord cigarette lighter plug. Cut that plug off. Snip that wire back. You've got a positive and a negative. Put your little O-ring connectors on those. You clamp them, put them on your fuse block, and you're good to go. You are good to go. And the good thing with those is they come with long cords. If you don't have a long cord, you can clip that cord, use a Wagyu connector or just a butt-in connector, connect those together and run them to that fuse block. Nancy, if you want, email me at midwestvanbuilders@gmail.com. Put your phone number in there. I'll call you and I'll walk you through it over the phone. I just cut that off, wired it straight to the fuse block, 10-AUG cable. You don't even have to use 10-AUG. You can, I use 12 on mine. A lot of these things, the cables that they come with aren't even 12-AUG. FYI, YouTube takes about 2/3 of any super chats before Johnny gets her cut. Better to send via Venmo, PayPal, or Patreon if you're a member. Absolutely, Darcy. Thank you for that question. I don't have a DC cord with my fridge. Are they universal? A lot of them are. You'll notice that it's kind of like a square. And it's got like 2 pins, and then it's got a little dip at the end. Let me see if I can draw it. They're very universal, these cords are. And they sell them on Amazon. Oh my goodness, is this going to be, this almost looks like it's a weird picture, but it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. It's got a little, I think it's even that way. I think it's oh, that's funny. I think it's an upcut. That looks like a duck. So they're universal and they're not expensive at all. When you get it, cut the 12-volt plug off of it, put your connectors on it, and you are good to go. And if you want, Nancy, if you've got Facebook or Zoom, we can FaceTime and I'll walk you through it. Oh, that looks like a nerdy. I know. I don't know. I swear to you, it looks like that looks like a refrigerator cord. I promise you. It's like an upside down house with 3 holes. It is. It is. Anyway, happy place camping in the house. You guys, Felix and Jesse just put a video up today. They always put a video up at 6:30 Central on Tuesdays, just an hour and a half before my live stream. They were along the Yellowstone River, but they stopped somewhere where these rocks sat. So he had a wrench, he had an open-ended wrench that they took with them because they knew about this place, and they're tapping on these look like granite rocks. And I'm telling you, it sounded like they were tapping on like a steel barrel or something. It was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Go check it out. I'm not making it up. Felix likes to tempt us with her cooking. Absolutely. It's possible to put a drain through the bottom of my van to release the gray tank from my sink. It is. It is. What you can do, and on one of my videos, I actually have a link, but whatever tank you've got, you can put a rain barrel adapter on it. Connect a hose to it and send it right out your van. When you're here next week, we'll look at it. But not me. Yes, we'll look at it when you're here. But I've done that on several builds. They open up the door, open up that valve, drive away. You can dump that out while you're driving down the road. If you're on a gravel parking lot somewhere, just don't dump chemicals out on the ground. People will lash me with cat o' nine tails if they think that's what I'm telling you guys. All right. Everybody's saying, hey, still. Any other questions? I love van building questions, van life questions. Love being able to help you guys out. Cheers, Kathy. Cheers, Kathy. Kelly and I slept in a van last night. Guys, this is a true story. We were working yesterday. It was the end of the day. Kelly did my laundry. I was working. We went to Sonic, got an ice cream. We came back. It's pitch black outside. Will you bring me a drink? And we were crashed. 7:00, we get in a van, and I'm like, is it 7:05? Because we were both like getting in the van to go to bed. We were tired. I said, is it 7:05? It had been hours. It had been dark for hours. And she said, it is. And I said, I cannot believe I am getting in bed and it's 7:05. I was shocked. She fell right asleep. I got up on Gina's live stream for a little bit and then hopped back down. I was tired, but we woke up at 4:00. I said, I'm so thirsty. She said, well, I unplugged my refrigerator because I'm not out here. We've got that big refrigerator in the shop. 4:00 in the morning, she goes, I'm going in the shop to get some stuff, to get some water. So she went in and got us both a water. 4:00 in the morning. Okay, my eyes are still blurry, close up. Till I get glasses in a couple months, so I can't see a chat very well. I was lurking. So say a blanket hello to all. Box Fan D saying hi to everyone. Can call you tomorrow to set up when we can go down there. Awesome. All of us mammals are starting hibernation, right? No doubt. We have a shire. We have a shire. I do not know what that means. I wish I did. Oh, we have a shire. We have the time change here. Guys, I'm not kidding you. I think I already, all right, so I said this on my Patreon, I think. We did it. We have a Patreon live the first and third Sunday, and it's just a small private group. We all get up there and chit chat, fun time. And the other day, Les said, "Oh, it was daylight savings Saturday," and we're like, "What?" I didn't even know it. Because you wake up and the only clock I have in here is on my computer or on my phone, and they automatically update. And I had no idea that last Saturday was the time change. And I thought, I must be doing something right on my job. I'm out here in the country with a pond, with the shop. Don't know if it's daylight savings, going to bed at 7. I'm like, it's crazy. Johnny, is there a plug similar to the shore power that we can use for our portable solar panels so that we don't have to run the cables from the Bluetti out our door? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And we should have done that while you were here. Type in NOCO, drill I think a 2-inch hole in the side of your van. Get the one that's got 2 plugs on it, because I promise you're going to need it. Send that through. 3 screws, job is done. It is the easiest thing to install. NOCO, that's the one I like. And if you look in your van low, there's an oval cutout, and it's a little bit hard to reach. But if you take like a hook or something, put a little divot in there, and you'll be able to see it on the outside and pull your wire right through that. It is, and you guys got my number. Call me and we could talk about it over the phone if you have any questions. Tim G in the house, saying hi to everybody. Thanks for coming in. Look at you guys all saying hi to Tim G. Hey, from California. Tawana says, maybe a shower? That was a typo. Box Van D, delightful. Hi. Great visiting with you today. Bragging again, Mark. That's all right. You're lucky, lucky, lucky. I thought I missed some comments up. At least she's asking for a who's asking for a pallet? Kelly Lynn. Kelly Lynn. I thought the drawing looked like Wally. Wally? Oh, Interesting. We use a NOCO for our shore power. Yes. So you plug your extension cord into your shore power, plug your Bluetti, the AC adapter, into your shore power. Kelly, I bet the Bobcat was glad too. What are we talking about? Guys, we were talking about it on the live stream the other day, the Patreon live stream, and the 3-legged deer. We went about a week without seeing it, and I'm not even kidding you. We were on the Patreon, and it went longer than normal. And we were talking about the 3-legged deer. When I was done, I checked my phone messages, and I was alerted, my trail camera, the 3-legged deer was on there. We were just talking about it. We have a backup camera on the back of our Transit. There is an alarm that sounds inside the van because the camera sees our hitch. Do you know how to turn it off? I feel like if you turn off the backup camera, it's gonna the alarm, if you're trying to just turn the alarm off, it's going to turn the camera off. What you can do is, I think those cameras, you can adjust them. I think you can adjust the angle of it so that it's not pointing down at the right down at the hitch. But if you just want it off, you're done with it, pull the fuse and it should come out. Or take that Transit is notorious for those 2 back caps falling off. I hate to tell you to pop one off, but you should be able to access that camera from there, and you could disconnect it there as well. I'm not bragging, but you didn't get any flowers or chocolate today like Dee did. All right. No chocolate, no flowers. Amy saying hi to everybody. Thank you for coming in. I have a three-legged squirrel in the neighborhood. Oh my goodness, what happened to that? Zora's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Talking about Patricia Florence. Hi from Arizona. Oh, you know what? I think I said that wrong. Patria? I think I'm saying it wrong. Somehow I got here. Yay! We're happy you got here. This is a good crew. Stick around. You're going to love it. Somehow I got here. Sometimes I feel like that too. How in the world did I get here? I believe deer season starts this Saturday. It starts on the 15th. Wait, that's bow season. Early rifle might start. We just looked that up. So hopefully the three-legged deer will see. I'll tell you what, if my neighbor pops that deer, I'm going to, well, I found some chocolate, so I scored too. There you go. We have a pet pig in the neighborhood. Oh my goodness. I do have chocolate. It's birthday month. Kelly got me a box of chocolates. Everyone use magnet boxes for their extra key. First thing thieves look for. Yep, I duct tape mine to the rail on my roof. That's awesome. That's pretty smart. How many now anytime we all see duct tape on somebody's roof, we'll know, is that a key? I wonder if that's a key. In the vans, if you look underneath the van, there are rubber covers that pop in. Those give you access up into the van. Water, that's, water can come out, air can come out, whatever. You can also, those can fall. So don't just do that. But you can take that cover down, put your magnet box up in there, put your cover back up, because if the first thing that people are looking for is that magnetic box, the last place they're going to do is take that cover, pop it out, because a lot of people don't know they come out, pop that out, put the key in there, pop that back, and you don't have to worry about losing that. What state are you in? I'm in Missouri. And I know we've got New York, we've got New Jersey, we've got Oregon, we've got Texas, we've got California, we have Mississippi, we have got Oregon, I think North Dakota or South Dakota, Pennsylvania. We got all kinds of states in here. North Carolina. All right, I give up. Who's next? Gracie, they don't say mini for long, but they do produce bacon. What? Missouri. Oh, Colorado. Welcome in from Colorado. Sean Hall's from Colorado. She might still be in here. Lynn is from Massachusetts. Floss is Illinois. Absolutely. Naj is from Florida. Crystal is, I think, technically from Alabama, maybe Texas. Ohio in the house. Linda Barker's from Ohio. The Broken Nomad, Texas. Got a couple of Texas people here. And from Washington State. Jackie is in Illinois, one of my old hometowns. Bacon Seeds used to be Chicago. I love Chicago. Florida in the house. Okay, give up. Oh, okay, give up. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in, Lisa. Get some rest. Oh, Wild Child is Arizona. Teresa is, I believe, New York. We have a keypad on the driver's door. It didn't work when we bought the van, so we replaced it. It's a self-sticking keypad that unlocks the door like a key fob. Very cool. Very cool. Washington State, rushing winds. Oh yeah, Nebraska. How did I forget Nebraska? Now they know where it is. Everybody knows where it is. Well, 67 people know where it is. Does the three-legged deer have extra antlers to make up for it? It does not. It does not. But it's got 6 points. Um, and that's the first year antlers. I believe this is the first year antlers. That's how it's. You guys behave. Now, you guys behave. I'll tell you what, Johnny, you're close to Are you? Oh, Johnny, are you close to Rochester? Kelly was. She lived in Michigan for quite a few years of her childhood. Up close to Rochester. On StreamYard, it doesn't show you the emojis, it just shows you the words. Broken Nomad giving out hugs. I already read that. All right. My Transit has a keypad on the driver's door. If I don't have my key, there's also a Ford phone app that I can use to unlock the van. How can you tell their first year antlers? Just curious. I can't, but I know that it was born last year because the neighbor, when it was a baby, freed it from a fence. It was caught in the fence, and that's how it lost its leg. And it was a baby then, and that was last year. So this should be first year antlers. And he thought it was a doe. So this should be definitely first year antlers. We do have another buck out here, and I don't know how old it is. We've got two. I don't even know how old they are when you still call them fawns, but we've got two fawns that are out here all the time. And we know they're fawns because they were just born. They had spots half during the spring, and now they don't, obviously, but they're still smaller too. Hi y'all, let me know if anyone's gonna be in Quartzsite area this winter. I will be in the Quartzsite area this winter. Got a couple jobs I'm gonna do down there. Jock and I were there before Christmas. Omaha isn't too far from me in South Dakota. Yep. Man, I'll tell you what, me and this yawning on my live stream. Because I used to be a night owl, and now I wake up early. I'm still kind of a night owl, but Jock and I will be there before Christmas. They'll be there right after they pick up their van. I'll be coming and going. Yay! Are you boring yourself? I know. No, I'm not boring myself. I still got to work tonight. I'm going to go and work some tonight. I worked outside a bit today. I just got to Quartzsite today. I think he was in Lake Havasu. Ooh, that hurts. I think he was in. Were you in Lake Havasu all this time? Ooh, that hurts. I think he was just bragging about the temperatures. What else is going on at the shop? The installation is finished. We put some weather stripping up on the doors. They're coming to look at the broken door. We've got LEDs all over outside now, solar lights. It looks so phenomenal out there. So, yep. Kelly and I were talking about the tiny home today. We think we're going to build. It's going to be bigger than a tiny home. We were going to build a tiny home. It's going to be a little bit bigger than a tiny home this time. Pretty tired myself. I got to get up ready for bed. Everyone have an amazing night. Thanks for coming in. Felix, tell Jesse we said hi. Lisa, hello everyone. Hey, how's it going, Lisa? Solar lights are cool. They are cool. And we've got at least 36, 37, 38, 39. We have at least 39. Plus we have a tree that Bernadette's trying to get me to get one of these on there on every branch. It's the Jack Daniels tree. Johnny is done with Fannie Mae. I am heading to courtside. Yep. I will be leaving upstate New York after Thanksgiving, heading to courtside. I hope that you stop through Missouri, but you may go in that late. You may have to get south quick. So I understand if you don't, but you're welcome to stay here if you do. I saw all the new solar lights at Bernadette's Pictures. I know that one was really good. When are you going to be in courtside? I don't know. It'll be close to the RTR, if not during the RTR. The women's RTR, for those of you guys that don't know, is the 11th through the 13th. And the RTR is the 14th through the 19th. Better get drinking. I know, right? I actually like the flavor of these. So if you drink water or soda all day, I kind of like the flavor of these. So not kind of, I do. We'll be heading out that way from upstate New York sometime in early January. Cool. I don't know when I'll be going. It'll probably, because I got to do a van. So I promised Kelly that I would stay here for New Year's Eve. We have been talking about taking a cruise the 29th, the week of the 29th after Christmas. So I might head down closer to the beginning of January and then just stay for, 2 or 3 weeks, and then I've got to get home. I got a van build to do. Yes, going south, but might drop by to see you on the trip back south. Cool. Box Fan D will be camping with Johnny's Journey crew in January, planning to get to know some more of you and connect with many. That would be awesome. Awesome. Watch Ryan Hall. Y'all's predictions, I-40 and I-10 might be tough sledding this winter. Somebody else was talking about the South getting pounded this year. I don't know if it's the Farmer's Almanac, but they were talking about that. Gloria, you might be able to use the same cable gland that is used for roof panels, maybe mount it under the van. Let me see what that question was. I'm missing some questions today, guys. Are you guys putting QQQ by them? I watch Ryan Hall, y'all. We could use another wet year. Patty and them got a little bit of rain. Question. Johnny, do you do any work on Chevy Express vans? I actually have a 2018 Chevy Express on the list to do. It's it's not on the schedule yet, but it's on the list. We are still in the planning stages, but it's a 2018 Chevy Express. I may try to make quartzite in January too. That would be cool. That would be cool to meet you. And thank you for becoming a member. Guys, it's 8:44. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of my channel members and all of my Patreon members. I appreciate you guys for your extra support here on the channel. It means the world to me. All right. Well, I had to add Nancy and James to the list, and evidently I muted the music because I muted it in my video on Sunday. Oh, Johnny. Anyway, I also watched Ryan Hall and saw that it was supposed to be colder and maybe snow in southern Arizona. Where do y'all go when it's too cold in the queue? Where do you guys go? Mexico. They go to Mexico. Just arrived home. Great listening during the drive. Jackie, I appreciate you. Thank you for listening while you drive. I have a 2022, but I won't be out your way until springish. But I'll let you know as it gets closer. Awesome. Awesome. The southern states don't have the equipment and expertise to handle snow and ice like the northerners do. You're exactly right. And what's worse than that? What's worse than the road people not having the equipment and know how to do it is that the people aren't experienced in driving in it. And it's not the same. It's not the same as rain. It's not the same. So they go to Yuma when it's cold, Yuma, Yuma, Yuma. Or California. Drivers in the snow, I'll tell you. That is exactly right. Yeah. Dude, did it play music on you guys' end? I don't think it played music. Mine didn't. I may have mine on. Oh, you know what? Mine's on. Is mine on mute? I don't think it had music to it. She just knows the music. Drivers in the snow. What the heck do van lifers do to keep fingernails clean? Right? I think a toothbrush. I think remember the old commercials? What was that? Palmolive? Is that what that was? And you soaked your hands in dish soap? That's long ago. Oh my goodness. It's an absolute scream watching Southerners drive in the snow. No kidding. Do you guys ever watch those videos? And it's basically monster tow trucks. And they go get people out of extreme snow situations. These guys rock. And some of the semis that jackknife and do whatever, it's scary. Is that like Riders in the Storm? No, I sang it for you. Yay. Agree. I'm from Maine and people in the South, yes, don't know how to drive in the snow. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. I did a video one time on braking. I almost caught my brakes on fire coming out of the mountain. The elevation here goes from about 500 to about 450. If you go in Missouri to the highest place, it is 1100 or 1000 something, which you don't do in the winter. How do you learn how to drive and accelerate, decelerate, that kind of stuff in the mountains when you've never done it? You grow up on flat land. People from the South, I had to explain what a snowbank was, right? Okay, Johnny, quit yawning. You're making me yawn. I know. It's contagious. You're somebody just said ice riders or ice road truckers. I think that's it. That might be it. I have that brush, but still have an issue keeping fingernails clean. Yeah. How about Dawn dishwashing liquid? Dawn is good for everything. No manicures, just wash dishes and wear pearls. Wear pearls. Truck driver trick: if the road is slick, put your right tire on that rumble strip on the right side of the lane. Noisy, but you have traction. And I'll tell you guys, she's a truck driver, so she knows. But I also want to tell you this, like the Ram ProMaster is front wheel drive, and mine, that it's like only the front left one is the drive. So if I say I'm going to spin, I'm only going to spin on that right. Say I'm in gravel and I take off too fast. Only that front left tire, the driver's tire, is that anchor one. So the newer vans may not be like that, but I know mine's a 2019, and that front wheel drive, the front left one is the drive. There might be a van lifer discount, right? Good night there, friend. Thanks for coming in. Gloria wasn't asking about shore power, but a way to run portable solar panel cables out through a port instead of the door or window. They actually make, and I think I talked to them about this while they were here. I can send you a link. There's actually a shore power connector, there's a connector that your solar panels can plug into, and on the inside, it's got the MC4 connectors as well. So on the outside, it's got MC4 connectors. On the inside, it's got MC4 connectors. And you can, I'm going to try and pull them up. We're sitting here. Nancy was on it. She knows what she's talking about. Let me see here. Sure. MC4. Let's see if we can find it. I bet you we can find it. Bum, 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 bum. It'll probably be solar cover, maybe. I'll send it to you guys. I'll be sitting here looking forever. Let's see what it's called. I'm anxious to see what it's called now. All right, I give up. I've actually seen one. I know they exist. I will send you guys a link. I grew up in Rhode Island and learned to drive in the snow, but I've been in Texas for 42 years, so I have lost my skills. Yeah. Hard to do donuts with front wheel drive. You're not supposed to be doing donuts, silly. No donuts unless they're Krispy Kremes. You can't hit anything if you're not rolling, right? Meaning stay home in the winter. Don't drive in the snow. Yeah, exterior, interior, MC4. Yeah, let's do that. Exterior, interior, MC4. I bet that's right. Exterior, interior, MC4. Let's see if that comes up. It's got a Google, Amazon. I'm looking on Amazon, and that's probably the problem. I probably need to look off of Amazon. I probably need to. Normally, Amazon has everything. The other thing that I do is I actually have a water fill door, and it's square and it goes to the outside of my van. I don't fill my water like that anymore. And it's got a twist thing on it for the fill. You can twist it and take it off. I pass my MC4s through that. And on the water door, there's a little flap so that the hose can stay hooked up. So it works perfect. But I wouldn't put that big door on the side of your van. You know what I mean? If you don't have to. I drove through a blizzard on I-80 in Pennsylvania. I didn't know they closed I-80. It's closed now. I love snowbirding, getting out long before the snowflakes hit the ground. That's the smartest thing to do. I remember doing donuts in a high school parking lot on Saturday nights during the winters. You rebel. I didn't think you were a rebel. Oh, we do Dunkin'. Dunkin's fine with me too. That's covered. Find an empty parking lot that's covered with snow and practice. Absolutely, that is 100%. Bouge RV weatherproof double cated entry gland. Look at her. That's got to be it. Bouge RV. I bet you this is not what they're looking for. I bet that is that's the solar cap, I bet. I bet you that's the solar cap. That is the solar cap. Oh, I think they have one though. Solar weatherproof. This might that's not it. That they're just showing that. Yeah, because that is definitely, I've seen one that's got a hatch to it. It's kind of what that is. I'm gonna see if I can share this screen. It is kind of what they're talking about. Now I did this the other day where I shared the screen. Now where's it at? Invite? No. Present? Share screen? Um who knows what I just did. There you go. It's kind of like this. Kind of like that. Um is what you're looking for. And that looks waterproof, and you can mount that to the side of your van. And then on the inside, you would also have to put your MC4 connectors to it. But that is essentially, I think I've seen them with caps though, like a flap down hood, but that's essentially what you're looking for right there. I'll leave that up on the screen for another minute. $22, can't go wrong, right? Sometimes when you do screens like that, it'll say you might also be looking for. I don't see it on that. There's different brands of those. Looks like you can get it in white. I know they've got a white van, but that's something like what you're looking for. I'm going to quit sharing that. There you go. All right, guys, it's 8:56. Hi, y'all. I see you Southerners and raise your Londoners trying to cope with just a covering of snow. I lived in Scotland where roads get closed with drifting snowbanks. I would love to visit Scotland. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. A real rebel, Johnny. I believe you. I believe you. I would hold onto the bumpers of cars and skid through the snow and my eyes go, oh my gosh, Tim. I drove a 75-foot long semi for 31 winters. I go into hibernation now when it snows. Amen. Amen. That's okay, Johnny. Don't look now. Oops. Got that late. Bumper surfing. Deborah's been there, done that, I guess. The older I get, the less I like snow. Amen. I love shoveling snow. I feel like it's a great exercise at home. I don't even have the kids shovel snow. I love to shovel snow. Do you have any idea? Do you have an area in the shop for parts that you use a lot? Keep in stock popular items. I've got a shelf that I've got in there, and I do keep some extra stuff, but not a lot. Most of the stuff I order as I go because not everybody wants the same stuff. Wire and all the electrical connectors I keep in the shop. I do have some plumbing stuff available too, in case someone stopped by and needed something done like that. I do keep extra electrical stuff. We do keep like the stuff for vent fans to make the frames. Les and I keep talking about having an extra frame made. And as soon as we make one, we put a vent fan in and it goes out the door. But overhead is not, I don't really have the room for it right now. Believe it or not, with this big shop, we do run out of room. But it's fun. It's fun. My daughter and her husband are in Ireland. I'm kidding and house sitting. Oh my gosh. So lucky. So lucky. Black ice is scary. Absolutely. I've been in a motor vehicle accident one time, and it was caused from black ice. There was a 17-car pile up on April Fool's Day, and I was on the other lane and started spinning. I tapped my brakes to slow down because of all the emergency vehicles. When I tapped my brakes, I started spinning. I was on an overpass. When I stopped, I was facing the wrong way, and somebody lightly tapped me. $2,200 or $2,800 worth of damage later. Did you figure out their thermostat? Oh yeah, black ice is the worst. Yep, absolutely. I haven't seen an email. I will double check. Thanks, Johnny. Good chat tonight. Thank you, Gloria and Dan. Guys, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to go visit with Kelly and Maddie. Thanks for spending your Tuesday night with me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. RVS is in April. Thank you guys for coming in. You guys be safe out there. Have a good week. When you talk about something, it manifests it. Let's not manifest snow. I'm really, really, really enjoying the Missouri weather. Let's leave here. Let's not think about snow. Let's not talk about snow anymore. Let's have a good rest of the fall before winter sets in. Be safe out there, guys. Email me if you have any questions. We'll see you next Tuesday.